Very often we don't see the correlation between what we're sometimes doing as dog owners, as dog lovers. You know, even as parents, we don't see the connection between the way we're treating our dogs in a certain situation and how that can affect them in other ways. Such as the way you treat your children at home will massively influence how they behave when they leave the home and go to school and go to a restaurant. Hi there guys, Doggy Dan here, and it's another edition of Pup Dates. In fact, we're starting a new, let's say, series, because this month I want to do the moral of the story. Because basically I've worked with 3,500 dogs where I've gone to people's homes and I've seen the owners, I've met the dogs, I've seen what's going on. They've told me stories and I want to share some of them with you today. So this first story is, it's more of a conversation actually that I had on the phone with a lady. And I mean, most of these stories, they make me laugh. And hopefully they'll make you laugh. And there is a moral to this story. So here goes. So the lady basically rang me. She had a problem with her dog. And she was saying to me, we got this problem. Let's call the dog. I'm going to change the names of all the dogs just so that, nobody gets offended if they realize it's their dog I'm talking about. So let's call this little dog Johnny. So little Johnny the dog is basically, she said, he's barking all night and he's keeping us awake. My husband can't sleep, I cannot sleep. Sometimes there's nothing there, sometimes there might be a car, but basically it is driving us insane. I said, okay. So tell me a little bit more, what's he like? Oh, he's a brilliant dog, he's a beautiful boy, really, really good. I said, okay. So you've got any other problems? No, not really. Well, a few issues, but nothing major. I said, okay. And so describe the situation. Does he sleep in the kitchen or in the lounge or in your bedroom, or, is he on your bed? And she said, well, he actually sleeps on the bed. I said, okay. For those of you who know where I'm coming with this, sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's not the best place for a dog to sleep. And she said, he actually sleeps on my husband's pillow. Oh, what? Yeah, he likes to sleep on my husband's pillow at the top. He actually kind of lies across my husband's head. I said, okay, so little Johnny's lying on the pillow on your husband's head. I said, what breed is this your little Johnny? She goes, oh, he's a Dachshund. He's a big Dachshund. I said, okay. She carried on telling me about the problem with the barking, and he barks at this and he keeps him awake and her husband's going crazy. And I said, can I just stop you 1 second? She said, yeah. I said, do you know what the real problem is here? She said, no, what? I said, the real problem is your husband has a dog on his head. She said, what do you mean? I said, the real problem, your husband's got a dog on his head. She said, oh, do you think that's got something to do with it? I said, yeah, look, it's very, most likely it's connected. The thing is, and here's the moral of the story. Very often we don't see the correlation between what we're sometimes doing as dog owners, as dog lovers. Even as parents, we don't see the connection between the way we're treating our dogs in a certain situation and how that can affect them in other ways. Such as the way you treat your children at home will massively influence how they behave when they leave the home and go to school and go to a restaurant and as they grow up. And it's the same with your dog. The way you treat your dog, even where they sleep, if they're lying on top of your head at night, that is going to affect how they see life, whether they think they're important, or whether they've got to protect you, or whether you're looking after them and they're just a little dog who can switch off and relax. I mean, here's an analogy. Imagine they had a German Shepherd dog and it was lying on the man's head. I mean, of course the dog's going to be kind of, I'm in charge. Because it's a small little dog, they often get away with a lot of things which bigger dogs wouldn't get away with. And imagine it was your son, I'm going to lie on top of you, Dad. Not really okay. No, gives the wrong message. So it's the same with your dog. You've got to look at the whole picture and understand the messages that you're giving your dog will influence and impact and have an impact on every area of their life. That's the moral of the story today. That's this session of Pup Dates. That's this story. Moral of the story. We've got more coming. I've got a lot of funny stories. Let me know if you're enjoying these stories. Leave a comment. Let me know, because I've got lots of stories. Love to share. Alrighty, have a great day. I'm going to enjoy this sunny day. We've had a lot of rain recently, but we've got a good one today. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. Good boy. Sit. Good little dog. Right, sit. Okay, off you go. That's how you do it. Call, reward, release.